nutritional and cosmeceutical ingredients industries. He's the founder of both Sabinsa Corporation and Sammy Labs, and his commitments to science is to discover how traditional Indian herbs are beneficial and then also to expand their application, and has resulted in an array of unique branded ingredients and over 100 patents across the globe. After graduating from Kerala University in India with a BS in pharmacy, Dr. Majeed immigrated to the US in 1975, where he continued his graduate studies at Long Island University and St. John's University, specializing in industrial pharmacy. In 1988, after 14 years in research with Pfizer, Carter Wallace, and Paco Research, Dr. Majeed founded Sabinsa Corporation, and in 1991, he set up Sammy Labs, a research group in Bangalore, India. Under his leadership, Indian Ayurvedic herbs were studied in depth, confirming traditional benefits, and often finding new ones, as well as developing proprietary extraction methods. The company expanded into cultivation to ensure a steady supply of raw materials grown to control common agricultural adulterants, structuring the program to improve the lives of many rural farmers in India. There are now over 40,000 acres that are cultivated by 6,000 farmers. Today, Sammy is a research, development, and manufacturing group in the areas of standardized herbal extracts, cosmeceuticals, probiotics, spice extracts, minerals, phytochemicals, and specialized drug intermediates used in nutritional, pharmaceutical, and food industries. The combined companies have nearly 1,000 employees. Sabinsa is committed to the innovation via sustained intellectual property creation and protection efforts. The company has exemplified the ideal best practices, including funding clinical studies on their own products and censoring borrowed science and intellectual property theft. Sabinsa emphasizes branding and standardization to ensure safety, efficacy, and consumer confidence. Dr. Majeed gives back via the Dr. Majeed Foundation, whose major mission is to facilitate and support a base for children from poor families for their education, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion.
Hi everyone. My father's very sorry that he couldn't be here with us tonight, but he's extremely humbled and honored for this recognition. Thank you. Now, he came to the United States as an immigrant with just $8 in his pocket from India, with an ambition to work and to study here. And he did that. Before starting Sabinsa, he worked at several pharmaceutical companies. That was during the day. And in the evenings, he would go for his master's, and then eventually to his PhD. Now, several weeks ago, I was with him in India, and he showed me something from his PhD thesis. And I wish I saw it years ago. It was a dedication page to his PhD, and the dedication was to his wife and kids, who paid dearly for his endeavor. You know, he foresaw that. He knew the hardship and the sacrifice, and I think to all entrepreneurs here, that speaks a great volume of the commitment that we give. There is a sacrifice, and I missed my time with him growing up, but I'm so proud to have a job with him. He started to deliver Ayurvedic ingredients at a time when people really couldn't even pronounce Ayurvedic. So he was committed to certain principles. You know, he was adamant to make the best ingredient, however that was. You know, when we first started the business, there was nothing consistent with our supply, and so he developed a method to make a consistent supply chain right from India. So he wanted the best ingredients. He wanted to give the absolute best service. And he wanted to make sure that it was based on real science. And I think that's a real testament to what this industry can also believe in and survive with. The one thing that really impacted not just our business, but this industry as well, was the fact that we took Ayurvedic ingredients and we standardized them. We researched them farther and further than what the texts had said 3,000 or 5,000 years ago. And we educated people. This was something that was missing back then, and we still feel that it's missing today. The program that we started was called Sabinsa on Wheels, and we go around the country in many different parts of the world, and we educate people on our ingredients with absolute science, no marketing pitch, just brilliant scientific facts of what these ingredients can do. You know, authors Michael Pistone and John Hoffner wrote a book called Stepping Out of the Brain Drain a couple of years ago. And they wrote about Dr. Majeed in that book, saying that he accurately identified the market potential and the market need for Ayurvedic ingredients. They also said that he has brought an untold number of jobs to scientists and to entrepreneurs worldwide. And I want to add to that, even farmers. The number of farmers that we're working with now have exceeded 6,000. So that's a great family to be a part of. You know, lastly, my father's foundation, Dr. Majeed Foundation, while it gives charitable contributions to schools and institutions via books, computers, refurbishing lecture halls, libraries, etc. We've taken on a new mission now to provide care for children with cancer. This is something that should never exist in our time. And we're going to do this through one of his own greatest discoveries, which was curcumin. It's an extract from turmeric, and we've seen some incredible results with the discoveries that he's made. And so we want to give that to the children, and we're going to start that mission right now. You know, I've seen my father work every day since the time I can remember. And so for me to personally accept this award on his behalf, it's a true blessing. And I'm very, very grateful. Thank you all.